Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, 2 on, and the Flying Rhinos are down by 3.
Hit the ball, Fred! Focus! Come on, Fred, get a hit!
Here's the windup and the pitch. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. And the umpire's waving him on first base.
Oh. All right, Billy, it's up to you now. The hopes and dreams of an entire school are in your hands. But I don't want you to feel any pressure.
Right. Thanks, Coach.
Next up for the Flying Rhinos is Billy O'Toole.
You can do it, Billy!
You're the man, Billy!
Hey, Ma. I smell toast.
There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Oh, I can't watch.
Don't be so childish, Ruby.
What's happening? Did he get a hit?
Pitcher takes the sign, checks the runners. Steer right, 2.
If television has taught me one thing, it's that at critical moments like these, the hero always reaches deep down within himself to find an inner strength he'll use to save the day. Watch.
Steer right, 3. This game is over.
Of course, television has been wrong before.
Billy, you look depressed. Is there anything I can do?
No.
In that case, can I have your gristle?
I knew he was going to throw a curveball, but then I thought he probably knows I know, so he's going to throw a fastball instead. But I should have realized that he knew that I knew that he knew that I knew.
Billy, that game was 3 days ago. Since then, you've done nothing but mope and failed 2 math tests. Dwelling on the past isn't going to change anything. Instead, you should learn from your mistakes so you'll do better next time.
There isn't going to be a next time. I quit the team.
But the playoffs start next week. Oh, you're going to be disappointing a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
You see?
Can I have your glove? What?
Marcus, do you ever wish you could travel back in time and change one moment in your life? I've never contemplated it. Everyone knows you can't change the past. Besides, time travel is beyond the bounds of reason.
Yeah, but technology's advancing pretty fast. I mean, if they can make hair in a can, time travel can't be far behind.
Time travel? That's child's play. Why, one of my very first inventions was a time machine. Wow, Phantom. Did you use it to go back to ancient Egypt? Not exactly. Medieval times? No, the week before? All right. I never quite perfected it. But of course I could, if I truly wanted to. I believe you, Phantom. Wow!
I overheard some of you discussing the concept of time travel. Several works of literature have dealt with this subject, including The Time Machine by H.G. Wells and A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court by Mark Twain. You might say they're timeless classics. In A Connecticut Yankee, for instance, our young hero travels back to 6th century England and the court of King Arthur. He uses his knowledge of future events, particularly the solar eclipse of 528 AD, to trick the medieval populace into believing he is a wizard. Yes, Marcus?
I'd like to point out that although Einstein's general theory of relativity allows for the possibility of time travel, it can only occur within such an extreme set of parameters as to render any successful attempt highly unlikely. To put it another way, anyone who seriously thinks he can go back in time ought to have his head examined.
What? How dare he question my mental state? I'll show him who needs to have his head examined. Radicus, fetch my tool belt. I'm going to finish work on a project I should have completed long ago.
The standing bookshelves?
No, my time machine! Just a few minor adjustments. There, it's done.
It looks like a photo booth.
Exactly! That's how I'm going to lure our unsuspecting victims inside. Now, the only question is, where shall I send them? Perhaps London during the plague. Or Vienna, under siege by the Turks. Although they could use their knowledge of history to their advantage. Unless I send them all the way back into prehistory.
Ooh la la.
Radicus, cease your infantile frolic!
Last picture. Ow!
We need to figure out how we're going to get this thing upstairs.
You mean upstairs, Phantom? Okay, hold it. Where should we put it, Phantom?
I know where I'd like to put it. Now I'll simply wait for that buffoon O'Toole and his squirrely sidekicks to enter my trap.
Ooh, I don't remember ordering a photo booth.
Even furrier than me.
Hey, let's get our picture taken.
Do we have to?
Ah, here come our pigeons now.
Ready?
Ready!
What's going on?
They didn't think time travel was possible. Well, they're about to learn the hard way that the Phantom doesn't know the meaning of the word impossible.
Here you go, Phantom. Impossible. Incapable of being done, undertaken, or experienced.
Oh, did you set the time dial as I told you?
You bet.
Excellent! This is my greatest triumph! Just think of it, Radicus. I've sent those trouble-making brats 20,000 years into the past!
I thought you said 20 years.
What? I told you we were sending them into prehistoric times!
Well, 20 years ago, most people didn't even have cable. If that's not prehistoric, I don't know what is.
You dim-witted dolt!
Groovy. Love your kinky hair.
What happened?
Hey there, kids.
Principal Mulligan? You have hair?
Of course I do.
But we thought you were bald.
All the men in my family kept a full head of hair well into old age. I'm never gonna go bald. Keep on trucking, kids.
Something weird is going on here.
Earl's done it to us again.
Hey, the school paper. October 4th, 1979? We've traveled 20 years into the past.
Hey, Marcus, looks like you were wrong. Time travel is possible.
Ha! This should teach you never to underestimate the Phantom.
Hey, if time travel is possible, maybe changing the past is possible too.
Billy, I already told you. You don't try to change the past. You learn from it.
Ah, you must be the new students. Don't be late for class. Remember, learning is dynamite! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Whoa, let's look around.
Wait a minute. Let's make sure we can get back to our time first.